G'day guys, welcome back to the Rusty Gears server. I hope you're doing fine. I'm doing bloody good. Well, we've been going a bit mad here. As you can see, the new build site is it's changing. We've got a little bit of stuff down, and I've been quarrying rock like a madman. We've got a fair bit of chalk to put down. I've done a heap of landscaping already, a heap. So this is all leveled out for this square. I've knocked back the hill both sides. Still got a little bit of terraforming to do to sort of make this smooth out. Down the other end, if we can get down there, it's a bit of a hike. Really should call a taxi just so we can get there. Any day now. Yeah, so we got a little bit of terraforming to this side to smooth this gradient out. Same with that end. I'm gonna raid that little mine and then we're gonna knock it down because I don't want it there. It looks gross. It's not what I want. But anyway, before I start laying blocks like a madman, I'll probably do most of this block laying off camera. It's tedious. It's literally lay blocks, fill up backpack again, lay blocks. And stand here with a hammer and a small chisel and turn these into those. We're going to bounce back to home and show you what's been going on there. I've done a little bit around the base off camera. Put the rune away. So from above, not too many changes. Gardens, I've got a couple of extra gardens in. Down there's a couple of Langstress hives I've been playing with. I was supposed to record most of that, but I didn't. But yeah, put a few more pathways in, a little bit more lighting in. But the biggest changes, I spruced up the cellar, guys. I had to spruce up the cellar. I've made me some more of this stuff, dirty little backpacks, handed out some to the gears and some other bits and pieces for Christmas, for their presents. Just drop them off, hopefully they'll find them all. So the biggest change around the base so far is the cellar. I made a meat freezer. It does the trick. You chuck raw meat in there. I was hoping I could stick this stuff in there, but it lasts long enough. Put a bit of ice in the drawer and it lasts a few more days. I put all the grain up in these little grain jars, only because I was running out of room in these things. Spread the bits and pieces out a bit so I know where everything is. Right out these little wall cabinets. Now they keep things fresher than this thing, sort of, I think. So that's fresh for 277 days, or 208 with the door open. So we'll put it in there. No, so they're basically the same, just half the size. We'll see how it goes. Put the meat on the wall. Just a little bit of a design and I'm liking it. Alright, the other thing I've been blatting around is I've just been having to play with the new metals. So I made some stainless steel ingots, some titanium ingots. I've cooked up the mithril and the uranium and the aethyl. I can't really do a lot with it. I made the anvil, so we got the steel anvil, the stainless steel anvil, and the titanium anvil. I think I might have enough mithril ingots to make that anvil so that we can use the uranium and then we can get to the top tier. Well, that took a lot of time, and I did move things about in here to make everything fit. We have got a stack load of meteoric iron I've cooked up, and we're doing another batch of steel right now. So things in the forge are looking good. The base is coming along nicely. Now the Langstress hives, I had to play with them. Did try to record it, but it didn't turn out right. These are a bit of a pain, to be honest. I'm not sure whether they're better or worse than having a whole lot. Everything's in one place, but you sort of got to take the old backpack off to pick up that, and then those things and then open them, and then you've got to move all these and put them in here. You can just hold down right click and then you run your knife over them and then rinse and repeat. Now can I put them all back in that way? I'm unsure. Oh, you just hold down the button. They can be a bit fiddly. So that's that one sorted. We got 23 out of that. The issue you get is when you've got these things at different stages of use, they don't all stack in the right spot. But they're kind of cool. They do take a little bit to make, but yeah, we had to go out making those. I accidentally had to make two because I stuffed one up, and they'll sort of do their thing. I like these better, to be honest. Yeah, it does the trick. Garden's coming along good. More flax to go, so we can put some more sails on the windmill. I've done a little bit more terraforming around here. We've got us a pumpkin patch. It's getting there. So far, so good. Right now, I am going to go and raid that ruin over by the mega base structure to get it out of the way. So, check that out. Alright, well, that was fairly painless, as you can see, but back home, and I did keep everything. Look at all the bits that go into such an amazing build. Go the Better Ruins dudes. I mean, that's just insane work. Now, I didn't really want all of that stuff. Some of it in the hope of... Now, where are we here? This one... Yeah, that'll do. I want to make... Let's see if I can do one. I'm pretty sure you can do... hang on here. Yeah, we can chisel them back into their iron blocks. And then we can use them. Look at that. Just amazing. And then we can have some nice corroded iron blocks to play with. So I'm going to spend some time chiseling these back into a fairly usable shape, namely a square, and we'll have some fun with that. So we'll chuck that away. That's pretty much the dealio for there. We're going to go and check my shop in a minute. Right now, I'm going to show you the horse I found. I found a horse. I was moving the sheepies down here, and I fed them, and I wandered off for a bit, and I thought I'd come and check them, and there were horses in here. I don't know how they got in. There were some other grass blocks here they may have jumped over. I don't know. I accidentally sort of got rid of the other two, but we have this one here. Now it turns out, to tame these things, you've literally got to jump on its back, and it will jump around like a nightmare, and I'll show you if I find another one. And you've got to do it like 21 times in succession, and it can hurt you. It can be damaging, and it can hurt the ego. But what I did was I made a saddle and a bridle. Can we jump in there? No. But we can stick the saddle on and the bridle on. Give me your noggin. Get out of the fence, horsey. Thank you. There we go. And then we can jump on it. Or not. Open the gate and go for a ride. And it's got a bit of a trot, and then more of a trot, and then a canter, and then it's got hell for leather. And that's not bad going. Turning circle's pretty good. Loving it. Check it out. Does have a stamina issue, but that's all good. I don't know what breeding these things is going to do. Sid's got one. I think his was also a stallion. If I find a mare, we will have a go at breeding these things. I am going to move it closer, build a little stable for him. He's going to need a name too, guys, so come up with a name for Mr. Horse, because he's going to come closer to here somewhere, so we can get on and blab about the place. Right now, I'm going to play with some chiseling, get these things sorted, and then we'll go and check how the shop's doing, because I believe people have been buying wood and leaving me things. Alright, well, we're over at Spawn, and you gotta love these. It's very Christmassy. Round the corner here, well, further than around the corner, look at Sid's dragon, it's massive. This is the Christmas tree, check it out. Per absolutely went ham on that, and it is beautiful. Gotta love it. Oh, let's just put Christmas lights up here too. Choice. Alright, time to check the shop and see how we've been doing. Let's sneak through the graveyard. Alrighty. So we still got plenty of sticks left. Oh, that's right. Gran left me a whole lot. Now, you didn't need to pay me this, Gran. I dropped her off a gift. And she reckons I've been undercharging for this. No, that's the price. Cheap as. Oh, look at that. I think Per's dropped me off some wine. What is it? Aquavite. Nice. Alright, well, we got a few gears to play with. We may have to put some more oak in. I think we're pretty good on everything else. There are some more goodies to come. So we'll get some plants over here and some plant pots. Right now, I'm going to sneak over to Per's shop. And what comes around goes around. I want some more. Yeah, some more of this. We'll have 1, 2 of those. They're awesome because they're an all-rounder. Yeah, they're an all-rounder. And that'll get the nutrition up. Corn is just growing in leaps and bounds. I'm loving this. Leaps and bounds. Don't jump in the hot pools like that poor fella. Alright, we're going to head back home. I'm going to head out and see if I can get a few more bits of mithril from prospecting out in the wilderness, so we can make the mithril anvil. Well, we found it. Finally, we're going to need the other pick to get this with. Thanks, QP. Couldn't have done any of this without your beautiful pickaxe. Look at this stuff. We're going to nab all of this, and up the top here I found some black coal and some fire clay, so we're going to nab that as well. Alright, I'm going to get done smashing all this mithril out. Look at the beautiful stuff. Yeah. Well, there's a glitch for you. So every now and again when you hop off the dragon, 5 or 10 minutes later, boom, you end up back on it. Weird. But you still got the stuff you've done. Don't know whether that's my lag or a mod thing. But we'll deal with it. Alright, there's the black coal. We should probably... make us a posse to get in here. Yeah, and fire clay underneath it. Choice. Right, I'm going to grab all this and that mithril, and I'll be back. Well, back home safe and sound, and that was a fairly good haul. We're going to bust up this mithril. Hammer. Let's get a hammer. Well, we'll see what that does. I think we can do it with that one. 126. Not really a lot. $126. I think we got some more somewhere. Oop. Oop. There, we got 1 bloom. You need 4 of those. That is all she wrote. Alright, light her up. And that's that cooking. Alright, well I'm going to put all this away where it belongs. Nice bit of black coal. Wait for that thing to do its thing. And then we'll cook some up. Because to get 1 of these, you need 4 blooms. Which is really annoying, because you've got to hammer it twice. Black coal. Alright, that's plenty of black coal. Alright. Alright, I'm going to put some of the fire clay away. I'm going to turn some into fire clay bricks. do some chores around here, and then get on to re-chiseling some of this. I've done a few of these blocks, and they're pretty cool. We got some neat ones, and not so neat ones, but I like the look of that. That is pretty funky. We did get some. Where are they? Some of those. So we used some of these. We got a little project on over here. We're going to put a bit of a retaining wall in here. Jazz this up a little bit. Then I'm going to spend some time laying out some chalk on our big square over in our mega build. Right now, time to clean up, do a few chores, and get us some wood. We need a bit of wood for our build. Well, that's what we've come up with. Let's hop on the boogie board. I think that will be... This river's not going to let us just sit here, is it? No, that will be our retaining wall. A little bit of iron, a little bit of aged timber. We might put some holes in it with the chisel. But we're going to bring that down to here. Can we get back up? Yes, we can. Alright, and I'm going to fill it in behind. I have chucked a couple of little lights down the bottom, so at night this should shine. Will glow a bit. Don't know what we're going to do with the top yet. This is the side of the garden. We might just put a little path, a walkway across. Something industrial anyway. I like the little iron tops. We may even put a little iron railing. We will fill it all in. This is going to be a mission. Basically, I'm chiseling as we go with all these bits we salvaged. I turned most of them into blocks. We've got a few odd ones here that have more materials. They don't all stack, but we'll do what we can. So I'm going to bring this wall right along. And I may even drop it down as we go. Right along to here. I think we'll come out and around, and we might even drop it right down for the water wheel height and bring it back up. Round to about here somewhere. We may even have to have a bridge across there later, who knows. Right now, I'm going to spend many hours chiseling away at this till we get it right. Alright, well I've got most of the retaining wall, which has turned into a bit of a wharf, expanded from all the way down there around to here. I thought I'd show you the mad process I've been going through. Basically I've been doing that and rinse and repeat all the way up for all of these. The water in this rivers mod has been a challenge. We stuffed that one up. That's better. Doing stuff in this water is madness. And all I've done on the end here, and this time we're using some corroded iron blocks. We need a hammer. Mostly because I've run out of those finally. No more riveted ones left. None. And that's the last one of those to put in. So this runs right across. Bit of a stairwell up here. All the way down to past the gardens. We might put a little section in here. We'll see how we go. Right now we're going to jump on the raft. Need my other backpack on. That's silly having that off. Jump over the other side. Check it out. Bit of a dark spot in there, but that's cool. I like that. Get up here, punk. Yeah, that's looking good. Love it. That's what we're after. And maybe just because we have to, we might put a bridge in. Probably should put a light in down here. I've been putting lights underneath it. Yeah, right now we're going to go check on these mithril blooms because I think they're just about done. Let's clear that up. Yep. 6 mithril blooms. Gotta love it. Alright, so we're going to heat them up, smack them out, and see if we can make a mithril anvil. Alrighty. Hey guys, don't forget, check out those fellas at Lagless GG. Yeah, they're the fellas. They're doing us a good turn here at the Rusty Gears. They're a server hosting company, and they're pretty bloody awesome. So check them out, and click the link below. I think it gives you a bit of a cheap deal, because those guys are alright. Yeah, Punk said so. Tell them I sent you there. Rock on. Well, that was a mission, but we now have a mithril anvil, and that means I should be able to make a uranium one, and then I can make the aetheril one. We've got a few anvils lying about the place now. I put the titanium one down here, made my mithril hammer, so that can go up on the wall. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and blat out one of those, and try blatting out one of those. Now, I have more anvils lying about the place that we'll probably never use, but they can go up on the wall somewhere. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to get stuck into that, and I'll catch you over at the mega build site, and we'll have a bit of a play around there. I think I saw a horse. I'm going to check out and see if it's a mare. If it is, we're going to catch it, and we're going to try and breed some horses. Alrighty. Alright, well, we're over here at the mega build site, and I've done a little bit more. Taking me hours, breaking down some of this, I have a whole steel chest, almost full. I've broken one of these, so that'll give you an idea how mad I've gone. 5,000 durability, that's 5,000 of these, I think. There was a mare over here. I pinned her up, basically. There was another one. I don't know where it's legged it to. But we're going to try and get on it. I'll show you what I mean by taming these things. You've got to do this mad stuff. Again and again and again. See, it's 22 times left. And she's a bit rough. "21 more times. Oh yeah. Feisty. And off we go onto the fence. Alright, I'm not going to go through that madness right now, but we will tame her, we will take her home, and we will see if we can breed them. And whether or not they have any stats. I'm liking this horse mod. They're pretty looking. Very pretty looking. And horses aren't easy to do, basically. So I'm loving the mod. Thanks to the modder. They look pretty good. Be interesting to see if they have any other kind of stats, breed or generation, or what the have is with that, but we'll soon find out. Right now I'm going to break down lots of these blocks and turn them into these blocks and stick them in the floor. So that's it from me for now, guys. Catch you next time when we go even madder and we start building this thing up a bit higher. Don't really know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. Catch you all next time. Rock on.